President Obama visited Mexican President and apparently made some sort of an agreement with Mexico to relax their northern border. I say apparently because Mexico has historically had a strong control of its northern border, but recently it seems that there's no border control at all coming from Mexico. The Mexican and the Guatemalan presidents met on July 7th and agreed to make it easier and safer for Central Americans to travel across Mexico's southern border through Mexico into the Rio Grande border to come into the United States. Mexico is creating what they're calling a regional visitor pass. They're creating more and more border checkpoints and migrant care stations to care for these people as they're coming from Guatemala to go into the United States illegally.
Gee, maybe they sent the police down here to see if there's any illegals.
Demanded that this activity stop. No.
Yeah, they won't do anything.
On the contrary, he's made a deal with Mexico to legalize Central and South Americans who come in on dozens of trains per week. The trains are filled inside and on top with illegal immigrants. Obama has ordered America's Border Patrol to stand down and stop apprehending illegals, but instead to complete their paperwork for them so that they can become what they're calling legal. They receive taxpayer-funded housing, loans, food, welfare. They're given voter ID cards. They're signed up on the Democratic Party automatically. Every day, tens of thousands of them are loaded onto buses and shipped across the country to wherever they want to go under whatever name they want to use. TSA has been told to allow them to fly without verifiable ID. If you or I or any other American citizen tried that, we would be immediately detained and arrested. The illegal immigrant influx is adding to our debt, which is already over $17 trillion. They're receiving more free services than American citizens. Food, housing, you name it. Obama has asked Congress to approve $3.7 billion in emergency funding to address the immigration influx at the southwestern border. New jobs have been created to manage the cases of the illegal immigrant children in the foster care system. One advertisement advertises that foster families are eligible to receive reimbursement up to $6,054 per month for taking care of illegal immigrant children. The Obama administration awarded a $50 million grant to the Baptist Children and Family Services in Texas to buy a resort to house illegal immigrants. They have since subsequently withdrawn their bid due to public backlash, but they were planning to buy a resort to house illegal immigrants. The border surge presents a danger to public health and safety. Some of these illegal aliens are carrying serious diseases such as scabies, tuberculosis, and others. Some diseases that are unknown in the United States are in danger of becoming endemics. The symptoms of tuberculosis are similar to the symptoms of pneumonic plague and bubonic plague. So it's possible that if someone were carrying the plague and the workers thought it was tuberculosis, they could be released into the general population with plague. Many of the legal immigrants are gang members or part of the drug trade. So this is also increasing the risk to safety of the public. Violent crime has increased in the past few months and will continue to increase when the surge continues. Illegal aliens are given driver's licenses and allowed to drive on American streets even though they don't know the rules of the road. One policeman in Texas was killed when a legal driver was going the wrong way on the freeway and he was killed by this driver. President Obama is acting alone on immigration reform and not executing the laws of our country. Obama has told his advisors to send him executive options by the end of summer that might make some strides on immigration reform without Congress. On July 16th, Obama assured the Congressional Hispanic Caucus that he would use his executive power to reduce deportations of illegal immigrant families who have been living and working in the United States for years. It is estimated that 90% to 95% of the new illegal immigrants will not be deported. Obama is sending a message to Central and South America that if you get to America illegally, you will not be punished, and you will receive first-class treatment, free housing, food, clothes, medical care, education, legal services, tax-free income that you can send back to your country. President Obama's failure to execute and defend our Constitution and secure our borders is destroying our economy and our security. The American people have had enough. We resent the buying of voters with taxpayer money. We resent the fact that illegal immigrants are receiving a free ride while our veterans die while waiting for health care, and Americans are homeless and hungry. We call on Congress to take immediate action to denounce and defund all illegal immigration activity and to reinstate and strengthen our border security. We call for the immediate deportation of all illegal immigrants who show up at the border and expedited deportation review for those who are already in the country. We call for all voter IDs issued to illegal aliens to be revoked. No illegal aliens should be allowed to vote in any federal or state election. We call on Arkansas Governor Beebe and our legislators to refuse to host illegal immigrants and provide them with public benefits, just as other governors such as Iowa and Arizona have done. Every American needs to get educated on this issue, stay informed, and call your senators and representatives for action. We need to take action today to stop the destruction of our country. The American way of life, the reason that everyone wants to come here, is in danger of being destroyed if we do not take action immediately. Thank you for your time. I'm Patricia Mays, State Representative, candidate for District 10.
Amen.
Very well stated.